Investing on your mind is one such investment that gives you a long-term dividend, and it is worth it. It is the camel mentality, which is a process that ultimately converts your efforts, that ultimately converts your efficiency to wealth accumulation. It is the ultimate source of accumulating prosperity, wealth, and the best of the things that we look for and we thrive to achieve in our lives. It is the camel mentality that prevents us to get and become the slaves of those dependencies that systematically, strategically kill us, and that breaks our motivation and that demotivates and breaks us systematically, such that let us not allow it to break us systematically. What is this camel mentality? What does camel do? The camel, when it goes on for the long journey, we have heard from our childhood that the camel stores food and water in his husk, but this is a wrong information. It doesn't store food in water. What it does, it collects and stores the rich fat deposits, which it turns and converts to energy whenever it is in need of food and it doesn't get food and water. Because for long journeys, camel don't get that kind of food it needs to survive in desert areas. Camel mentality is accumulation of knowledge and converting it into wealth. Strategic accumulation of knowledge and strategic converting it into wealth. Successfully converting it into wealth. Instead of outdoing yourself, instead of overworking yourself, instead of exhausting yourself, invest in accumulation of knowledge, because once your mind is power packed with that kind of knowledge, then you can beat the wall, you can face the wall, and you can win any kind of situation. You can defeat any kind of wrongdoing, you can defeat any kind of illusion. Once you gather that information, it is the camel mentality, and it is the village richness, it is the farmer richness, it is the richness of the life that a farmer leads, and mix it with the camel mentality and bring out the synergy effect. Then you will become unstoppable, because it is ultimately the accumulation of wealth that can help you convert that knowledge to wealth and money. Money, if you earn, you go on slogging and earning that money, and that money gets spent. You make the wrong investment decisions, you make the wrong choices in your life, and ultimately we see that how much ever we slog, we are not being able to save that money. We are not being able to save our utilization of money, and misutilization of money, wrong investments lead to ultimate failure, and we can never be successful if we don't focus on accumulation of wealth and our focus is only on accumulation of money. Why we say it is the camel mentality that can make the best within you? Because it imbibes the decision making skill within you, which you already had, but because we fall prey to those kind of situations in life, those are the difficult situations, those are the bad decision making skills, we fall a prey our desires, and what we do is we made up the wrong choices, we take up the wrong steps, and later we sulk on those regrets that we have already done, because regretting cannot teach you anything. It is only the conscious effort you take to work on your mind, to empower your mind, and to empower your mind, that in Sanskrit is called that the brain Sashakti-karan. Sashakti-karan is empowering your brain, and that can be done by thorough accumulation of knowledge. Go on accumulating knowledge and you will see for yourself. I will cite you the example of Mahabharata, where one of the prince warriors, Karna, he was a very able warrior, one of the best warriors of Mahabharata, but because he was cursed, so at the main time of action, when he needed his knowledge the most, he lost his memory at that point of time. He lost his memory of that particular skill that he had, the particular knowledge that he had. Now, this example is to cite and bring out the effect of the knowledge and its impact on our lives in our day-to-day struggles that we beat. Whenever you need something, it is the inner knowledge, it is the accumulated knowledge which your conscious mind tells that you have forgotten, but your subconscious has it all. It is storing the knowledge, the more you accumulate the knowledge, the subconscious is storing, nothing goes waste. You will realize it at the time when you need something, when you want to recall something. Many of the times you must have experienced, it happens that, okay, it's just a slip of tongue, and then like it's just right in my tongue, but it's not coming out because I just went blank and I've lost it. But when you need something the most, at the time of your rescue, at the time of your need, this knowledge, your subconscious will channelize and send to your brain cells in the form of your rescue. You will realize it, and science has proven it, that the knowledge acquired whenever you need something, and when you are in a dire state, you know how to swim. Your subconscious knows, although you have forgotten how to swim, it has been years, you have never gone for swimming, but at the time of your need, your manifested aura, the aura that you have ignited for so many years in that subconscious, that you have forgotten about because you have not actively participated in working on that aura. But that aura, that frequency, that magic that is working for you, that is your inner subconscious accumulated knowledge that is going to work for you, that's going to come for your rescue, and that is going to save you in the situations when you need. In the form of immunity, we fight battles. We think that we are fighting battles, the doctors are fighting battles for us, the medical science is fighting battle for us, but ultimately it is your own hormones that fights the battle for you. It is your own immunity and cell system that fights the battle for you, for it is the supreme consciousness that has designed it in such a way that it will fight the most dangerous and impossible battle for us, even if we want it or we don't want it, because consciously we want or don't want something, that has nothing to do with the subconscious. Subconscious has a mind of its own. It can get carried away once or twice with your conscious mind's attempt, but at the end of the day, it is so raw, its design is so raw and pure that the subconscious by itself is a huge Brahmande Urja. It is a huge ball of universe that full of that cosmic energy that is guiding us, that is channelizing us, that is making us function. So have the camel mentality and give subconscious that food that it needs. Give it the right kind of information, give it the right kind of knowledge, outsource your knowledge from the right kind of places and empower it in such a way that your mind can become unstoppable. When you have it within you, then why not encash it? If we already have it within us, why not give it just 20 to 30 minutes of our life and we see? Why not we take help of the yoga asanas? Why not take help of, you go and do your workout in the gym for 2, 3 hours, 5 hours. Keep the experience at one side. Give 20 minutes of your life to yogasana. Just 20 minutes you give your life to yoga and maintain the consistency. That's it. You are accumulating wealth. You are giving 20 minutes of your life to yoga asana. You see the change that you see in your life and your mental growth. You just see it for yourself. Watch yourself, observe for just 1 month and see the lifestyle change that you made, the kind of shift of energy and the shift of energy and frequency is bringing to your life, the kind of things, the kind of doors it's going to open, the kind of energy is going to channelize, the kind of things it's going to attract, the kind of, you are not going to receive the things that demoralize you. Automatically you will train your mind that it will push away the garbage and it will take in only the positive things. But just give it a shot, try it for yourself. Make use of yoga asana and accumulation of wealth. It is the camel mentality. It stores the fatty rich deposits and it goes on its mission. Just do this for 1 month. Accumulate wealth. Accumulate as much wealth as you can. And when I say wealth, I'm sure by the end of this conversation we've got to know that the accumulation of wealth is accumulation of knowledge, because ultimately that is going to transit, that is going to convert into that money, that cash, that wealth, that prosperity you're looking for. So if you want true accumulation of wealth, it is the accumulation of knowledge. Store the knowledge and give 20 minutes of your life to yoga asana of your choice, Padmasana, Vajrasana, you can choose for Matsya asana, you can go for any physical asana, you can go for Padmasana, you can also go for Paschimottanasana. That is one of the asanas that can contribute in channelizing your digestive system also and improve your digestive system. But just choose, make use of any of the yogic practices, any of the yoga asanas, 20 minutes, only 20 minutes, be consistent for 1 month. You combine these two yogic practices, accumulation of wealth and making use of yoga asana, and see for yourself the kind of changes that it is making. I say, if you take help of any spiritual coach and spiritual teacher, any guru, that is your choice, that is your decision. But if I have to suggest, then I will always suggest, make your mind your own doctor, because there is no teacher, no best doctor in this world who can do you more good and connect you to the supreme consciousness more than your own doctor, that is your own mind, can do. Make your mind your doctor, make your mind your guru, make your mind your teacher, and you can see for yourself that what kind of changes you are experiencing. Dread 41 days of life-changing course, life-changing experience. My main intention in this course, the way I have designed it, is making you, enable you, kill those dependencies and be self-reliant, because ultimately it is not some teacher, it is not some guru, it is not some master, it is not some doctor you want to depend on. Ultimately you want to kill the dependencies and make your own mind, body and soul your doctor, because that supreme consciousness has not sent us in this world to beg for help. He has sent us in this world so that we become empowered, we consciously connect to the creator, we empower our minds, unlock our minds, unleash the potentials of our minds and reach those higher standards of spiritual bliss, those higher standards of living that we call leading a blissful, content, intelligent, unlocked, unstoppable mind. Dread 41 days of life-changing course, life-changing experience, no dependency, what the slavery bred.